Hey guys, it's Hetz. So far I've just been fooling around with crazy political videos on YouTube. I wasn't planning on making a video today, but I felt I had something I needed to share. Alan Rickman starred in a movie that I produced called Something the Lord Made, about Dr. Alfred Blalock, played by Alan, and his research assistant Vivian Thomas, played by Mos Def. Together, these two men, in the very segregated Baltimore of 1964, invented heart surgery at Johns Hopkins Hospital when they repaired the heart of Eileen Saxon, a baby with tetralogy of Fallot, the blue baby syndrome. Alan was a friend of mine. Shortly after we met, he and I spent a Saturday at the American Visionary Art Museum in Baltimore, taking in NAIF art, all artwork created by artists with no training. I remember how inspired Alan was by the artwork and the stories of all the artists who had created it. Alan was a true lover of humanity and of what humanity could express. These people made art for no other reason than it was in them and had to come out. They had no means, but found ways to express themselves no matter what. We both found that really inspiring. Alan and I talked that day about how beauty is all around us if we're just willing to see it. It was easy for Alan to connect that to our movie because Dr. Blalock and Vivian Thomas, a white Southern aristocrat doctor and a black man who hadn't been able to afford to go to college, broke societal barriers, scientific barriers, most of all, personal barriers, to create something entirely new, to do something that they said couldn't be done, to operate on the heart. Vivian did the procedure over and over and over again in the lab, hundreds of times, thousands of times. And when Blalock saw Vivian perform the surgery on the heart of a dog, he was so astonished by the repaired heart that he said it looked like something the Lord made. Those two men saved thousands of lives, and the doctors who built on their work have saved millions. How much beauty has come from all those lives? A few years ago, my wife and I had twin girls, Morgan and Sonne. They were 8 weeks premature. Morgan's healthy and amazing today, but Sonne's no longer with us. She had tetralogy of Fallot. And even though the success rate of the surgery invented by Blalock and Thomas is 97%, our daughter Sonne was one of those 3% whose hearts are just too broken. The repairs didn't work. She died 2 days after her surgery. Sonne touched so many lives in such a short time. She exuded love, which was felt by so many. In her brief 109 days, she couldn't speak, sing, or hold a paintbrush, but even she created a work of art that I wanted to share with you. Well, really, I want to share it with my friend Alan Rickman, but I never got the chance. The medium is ink on paper. The artist used her toes and her feet. Vivian Thomas and Dr. Blalock, you showed us that nothing was impossible, that even the most broken heart could heal. Alan, my friend, we told that story together, and you helped open my eyes to the beauty all around us. As Snape and Hans Gruber, you're not necessarily known as that kind of guy, but that's the kind of guy you were. And Sonne, you opened my heart to its own beauty, In my feelings for you, your sisters, your mother, is a true love without boundaries. And I feel for everyone, everywhere, when I'm just willing to see it. For all you guys, find that love, express that love, because it's everywhere, inside and out. I know Alan would consider that a tribute to his work. Heads out.